Star Wars The Bad Batch Season 2, episode number 10. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to next week's episode of Bad Batch. Last week, our ship got stolen, man. And we're kind of stuck on a planet. Sid has denied us help, essentially. I mean, she said she would send some help. It would be a few days. Hang tight, like a few days ain't a long time. And I wasn't sus of her at first, but the one good thing about watching this live with you guys is there's not really any spoilers, right? There's just speculation. And a lot of speculation I see in the comments is that Sid is the one who kind of set them up to have their ship stolen. I mean, back in episode 4, there was the dude at the racetrack who talked about, you know, how the loyalty doesn't go both ways with Sid. And maybe we're going to start to see that a little bit, you know, which could be a good thing because, you know, granted, while I don't mind the missions sometimes, I do like when there's more of an overarching story and kind of a bigger story than just doing these little kind of side missions for Sid, essentially. So maybe this is going to push for something like that and kind of push her character out a little bit more. Or maybe it's just straight up not her. Maybe she just was being her and not wanting to help them. But regardless, guys, the way we ended last week's episode, it seems like we're going to have kind of some connecting episodes here, which I always love when Bad Batch does that. So I'm excited to check this one out, guys. I'm going to stop wasting time. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, do hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys want to see next, man. Drop a like on the video for your boy. Full reaction will be up on Patreon, as well as early access to a bunch of other stuff I'm doing if you guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Also, I'm kind of curious too, if Sid is the one who is messing with them, what we're gonna, you know, use the Ipsium for, because we did save some, right? I know we kind of used it to blow our way out of the cave as well, but there was a lot where we had found it, so.
The skiff's a heap of junk.
Yes, but with a few repairs, it will be a slightly operational heap of junk.
He's still on the Marauder.
I'm afraid since the thief disabled the ship's transponder, we will not be able to locate him.
I mean, we can track Gonki.
Oh, try doing a trace on his binary reference code.
On it.
Yeah, but if he's not close, I mean, if he is close, that's good, but if he's not close, the yikes.
My scouting run took longer than expected, but I found something you're gonna like. Lower the shield.
Mako and Benny. The only other character I know named Mako is from Legend of Korra. I don't think I've ever heard another person named Mako before. This must be Benny.
You said you had something for me, Benny.
I swiped it from some amateurs poking around the old mines in the Northern Territory.
This could draw the wrong kind of attention.
Yep.
I thought you could make some money off it, that's all. I swear.
Yeah. All right. I believe you.
This is Mako, my bad.
Still put me in contention for top earner this round, right?
We'll have to see, Benny. We'll have to see. But you did good.
Top earner, they probably give him an extra little piece of food.
About water rations. I was scouting out there for 4 rotations.
Mako always takes care of his crew. Strip the ship of anything you...
I hope Bad Batch comes and kills Mako. Dude's a horrible person. He's trying to make it seem like he's the good guy. Like, oh, I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna give you a little taste. You know what I mean? I hope Bad Batch does come here and take them all out. And they're probably gonna, you know, Omega, she's gonna have some sympathy for the kid as well. You know, 100%.
I think I found Gonki.
You what? You found him?
If Gonki's still on the planet, the Marauder must be too.
Let's get this thing running and find out.
So maybe Sid didn't send the kid. Maybe Sid has nothing to do with this and she was just kind of being a bit of a dick.
This place looks worse than the abandoned spaceport. We'll do a split approach. Stay alert.
And remember, they're man down too without Echo.
Guess I'll have to sell you for parts. Because you're useless to me. What am I gonna do with a defective power droid?
I recognize this actor's voice, I feel like.
Now, where's our ship?
Oh, see, the thing is...
Good luck. Probably gonna run into Wrecker. Boy got clotheslined off that. Yep. Boy getting tossed.
Oi, Gonki. You okay?
What do you care how that thing's doing? It's just a beat-up old battery. Who's Mako? He runs this whole town. He's the boss. Your ship's his now.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Maybe they're gonna free these people, free this town.
I can't help you go against Mako. You don't know what he's done for me.
He ain't done nothing but keep you under his thumb.
So you're an Ipsium miner and a ship thief.
Mako says they're useful skills.
Stealing's not a skill.
It is when you're good at it.
Is this the voice actor for... No. Is this the voice actor for Ben from Ben 10? I'm gonna look it up after this.
You can't use blasters inside an Ipsium mine. You'll destroy everything and everyone in there. Cut your losses now. Glad you're also confident, but getting cooked alive wasn't on my agenda. Good luck. I'm rooting for you.
Stealing our own ship back wasn't on ours either. Dude's a dictator here, man. This is horrible. Makes people work so much, so hard, just for a little bit.
Mako had to lower wages just to keep this mine up and running. At least we're still working.
And they know where a ton of Ipsium is, so maybe that's how they'll help him, by telling him.
Tower. Come on. I know a shortcut.
No tricks.
Hey, I'm not trying to get caught either.
That is true. Or he could be trying to get caught and bring him to Mako and be like, look, I brought the guys that were trying to steal your ship back. You know?
We were just talking about you, Benny. Where you been?
Here and there.
There's big boy Mako.
That's Mako.
About time. I'm starving.
He got it right there. He swiped it.
See? It's a skill.
Great. Can we go
Little
now?
pickpocketer.
Not yet. I want to hear the tally.
He wants to see if he's a top earner or not. It's probably fixed. So even though he brought the ship and it's obviously he's probably the top earner, he ain't gonna give it to him.
And so far, this round's top earner is... Drake!
Yep. Always. It's fixed, bro. It's him every single time.
Rations are low, which means you need to work harder and longer. But I won't let my crew starve.
They all share that one bowl. Yep. It's so messed up, especially seeing how he's eating in there, man. I hope they get him, bro.
I stole a ship, and it still didn't make me the top earner.
You shouldn't have to compete for food.
Yeah.
That's how it works here.
She's seeing the real world in some places.
I'll impress Mako. Just wait.
See, I don't trust that, man. He might use her to do so. You know what I mean? To catch them, turn them in, or turn her in. One of the two.
Mako appears to be using his power and means as leverage over his workers. It is a similar tactic used by the Empire.
Didn't Bryce and Hugh say they removed the hyperdrive?
Mako sent us. Easy. You're just here for our ship.
Yep. They're gonna go snitch, man. He doesn't want to hurt him, though. That's the thing, you know?
Any luck with the shield code?
Not yet. Most of this data is just Mako's profit reports. I thought you said that Ipsium here's degraded. Not according to this.
Let me see that.
He's been lying to y'all, man.
The title of top earner is definitely in your future.
In your future, right? Still not up there, man. Bro, you finally had some people actually show you true kindness, you know? Selflessness, true kindness to you, bro. For essentially nothing in return, and that's how you do him. He's just so brainwashed, man. He's young, you know? This is all he's known his whole life.
So you think you can come here and steal from me?
This ship belongs to us.
Not anymore. One stray shot, and we're all done for.
We don't miss.
Nah, he's talking about everything around you.
But I think you'll reconsider.
Oh, yeah, Omega. Benny's gonna end up helping her, huh? Is he looking at the data and seeing that he lied? Just thinking about it?
The Ipsium's not degrading! You've been cutting us out and keeping the profits for yourself!
Don't listen to him!
You never cared about us at all. And I have the proof right here.
Let me see.
Overthrow him. That Drake, the top earner?
We toil down in the mines while you enjoy the spoils?
Yep. Power.
I was taking my share. None of you will survive without me.
Taking your share.
Don't forget that. Throw her over.
Oh no. Omega said, "You coming with me?" Yep. Bro, Omega's a little savage. She trusts Hunter. She trusts Hunter that much, man.
I'll deal with you myself.
Wrecker said, "I'm gonna take out the droids and let y'all handle him." Numbers win, baby. Oh, or you just take care of yourself. Oh, he's gonna pull him over.
Should have crossed me, kid.
Oh no. Drake helped him up too, man. Drake saved him. See, the people stand together. They stand as one.
Good to have you back.
Here's your stuff.
All of it?
Yeah. Don't you trust me?
Not really. I mean, maybe a little
Okay,
bit
that's
now,
fair.
but eh.
But it's all there.
What will all of you do now?
I guess we'll keep mining Ipsium. It's what we know.
Just spread the share now.
We'll all be getting an equal share of the profits now.
Benny!
Yep.
Chow time!
Yep. Dinner time for everyone.
For showing me the truth. Hey, if you ever need a thief, I owe you.
Mm.
There are many like us out there as well.
Yep.
And that is something.
Helping on a smaller scale, maybe not taking down the Empire, but taking down places like this and freeing people like this, right? That are stuck under somebody else's thumb. So I guess Sid wasn't behind it, right? But still, Sid, bit of a dick, man. Ah, there it is, man. Bad Batch Season 2, Episode 10 is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Little quick two-parter episode, right? Little 2-episode arc, so to speak. But everybody in the comments thought for sure Sid was behind it. The thought never really crossed my mind, but when I started reading people saying that, I figured, yeah, I guess it could be true. But even though it seems like it's not true, right? You know, it didn't end up being Sid. It was just some kid out here. I need to go back and look at who the actor was for Benny. But even though it ended up not being Sid, right? Let me see if I can find it in these credits. Even though it ended up not being Sid. Hold on now. Right there. There it was. Even though it ended up not being Sid, it was still a bit of a dick move for her, bro. I feel like, right? Like, for sure. Let me look up who voices Ben. It is him. Yep. Wow. I knew I recognized his voice, bro. I knew I recognized his voice. It took me a second to put my finger on it. But even though it ended up not being Sid behind it, it's still a bit of a dick move for what she did. She wasn't going to come help them at all. And then she's going to say it's going to be a couple of days with the resources and money she has. Like, after everything this group has done for you, not just mission-wise that I get you're paying them for, but like even outside of missions, you know? And like at the racetracks, they didn't have to save you the way they did, man, you know? Like it does make me kind of look at Sid's character differently. And I do kind of hope we step away from the missions with her and stuff and step into something bigger. And maybe that's what this episode was kind of for too, because like Omega said here at the end, you know, even though the Empire kind of wasn't reaching out here, so to speak, you know, they were still, it was like on a smaller scale, you know, somebody still had a grasp on them, had the wool pull over to their eyes and controlling them and just treating them horribly, right? And the thing is, this is all Benny knew, right? This is where he grew up. This is his life. So he's like, how am I supposed to do anything? How can I leave? Like, what do you mean? Mako's like, he's taking care of us. He's making sure we're good. And it's like, no, he's not. But they don't get that. They don't know that because of, you know, the lies he's telling them. And it's just cool to see that, you know, maybe this is what it's going to be. Echo, he left the group because he wanted to go fight the Empire and do something on that scale. And these people, you know, the rest of the Bad Batch, they do want to help people out in the galaxy, but maybe they'll do it on a smaller scale like this, where they're not getting, you know, on the Empire's radar, and they're more so helping smaller communities like this, which, you know, it'd be cool to see. I'd be here for it, man. But another dope episode of Bad Batch is in the books, guys. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, if you guys did enjoy this reaction video, make sure to leave a like. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Full reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to a bunch of other stuff I'm doing. If you guys want to check that out, link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, guys? I hope you all did enjoy that video you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment down below what is something you guys want to see me react to next on the channel. I want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest tier supporters over on Patreon, man. Shout out to the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Alexander Collins, and the homie Christopher Larimer. Your guys' support is much appreciated. If you guys haven't already and you do want to join the Patreon family, the link is on screen right now, as well as in the description down below. You get early access to a bunch of videos up to 2, sometimes even 3 weeks in advance, full-length reactions, and you get to participate in polls to help decide what we do and what we react to on the channel. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.